So today I'm going to be sharing with you a free knitting pattern. Now I just want to say this knitting pattern is super basic. I just wanted to put it out there because I really liked how it turned out. It's literally just the knit stitch, but I wanted to share it with you guys, so if you guys thought it was really cute, at least then you'd have the measurements and the gauge to be able to make one yourself. So it's for this pillow. And I really love how this pillow turned out. I'm not really sure what I'm going to call it yet, but I had some yarn from Hobby Lobby, and it's actually, I believe it's called the Mink Up yarn by Yarn Bee. I believe so. If they still sell it, I'll have it definitely linked down below for you guys. But it's just kind of like a fun fur, but not really a fun fur, because it kind of has more of a softness to it than fun fur used to have. But I had 3 skeins of this, and I wasn't really sure what I wanted to make out of it, and a long time ago I thought about making a scarf out of it, and I remember thinking like, oh, I just don't really like it, but I just remember what the texture looked like, and I thought about it that a pillow would be so pretty. So I had an extra pillow that I really wanted to cover, and this is how it turned out. I really love how it turned out. I literally just did the knit stitch for the entire thing, so then there was going to be no rolling effect, which usually happens when you knit knit one row, purl one row, it'll roll. But with the knit stitch, it just lays flat, and since it is kind of in a very textured yarn, you can't even tell what stitch I used anyway, so it really wasn't a big deal. And I wanted to have a really simple stitch because the yarn was a little bit more difficult to see and work with. But just really love how it turned out. It's so cute, and it kind of adds a little bit of something to my room. It kind of a little bit of texture, I think, and it's just really pretty. I love the color. It's definitely like a grayish brown color, but I just really love it. It turned out so cute, so I'm definitely going to share the pattern with you guys. But like I said, I think I cast on 55 stitches, and I just knit for until I reached the length I needed, but I'll have all the measurements up on my blog, which will be linked down below for you guys. But yes, so the yarn I used, like I said, kind of is a fun fur type-ish yarn. It was a size 5. So if you're looking at like fun fur or like furry type yarn, you're going to be looking for a size 5 yarn whenever you decide what you would like to make with it. And then I used some different knitting needles. These I got at Dollar Tree, and they're these plastic knitting needles, and I actually got the packaging out so I could tell you guys. They're by Crafter Square, and this is what the packaging looks like, and it's the 5mm straight needles. I hate these so much. I understand they're $1, but oh my gosh, they bend so bad, and it actually was getting quite annoying whenever I was making the pillow because they would bend so much. So I will not be using these again. I probably honestly am going to throw them away or give them away because I'm never going to reach for these again because they're just not very good quality. I've used plastic needles before, and they've never been this flexible before. And I just think knitting needles is kind of one of those things that they really do not need to be flexible at all. It makes it a little bit more difficult because your needle will start like bending and things like that. But yeah, these just were not good at all. I'm all about Dollar Tree. I love Dollar Tree. I have a pair of metal ones also by Dollar Tree, and I think I'm going to like those better. But the plastic one from Dollar Tree, unless you really want some really flimsy needles that are really flexible, do not try them. I know they're $1, but it's just save your dollar and maybe go buy a skein of yarn at Dollar Tree or one of the metal ones. I know that there's different brands out there that do sell plastic knitting needles. I think Boy has some, Susan Bates has them. I think most brands offer plastic knitting needles. Maybe just check out one of those because they're going to have a better quality of plastic than the ones at Dollar Tree. So definitely do not try these. I do not recommend them at all. They're really pretty. I love the color pink that they have, and they are super long too. They're definitely longer than your average knitting needle, which was nice because I didn't have to like squish my stitches on the needle. They're definitely able to lay very easily, but yeah, I do not like these at all. To actually sew up the edges of this to be able to actually turn into a pillow, I just did single crochet, and I used actually a new crochet hook that I recently got, which is a light up crochet hook. and crocheting with this type of yarn is extremely difficult. So I tried one of my light up crochet hooks. It did help. It was still a little tedious, but if you don't know how to crochet or you really just do not feel like messing with trying to crochet this together, you could also whip stitch it together. I would rather try to eyeball it with single crochet than trying to whip stitch something together because I hate whip stitching. So crocheting it around was a lot easier, and like I said, I got to use one of my new crochet hooks, which was really exciting. That lights up. But yeah, that's what I did around, and then I just did 3 single crochets in each corner, so then I just kind of gave them a little bit more of a rounded look. But yeah, so that is everything on this. I'm not going to do a demonstration for this pattern because, like I said, it's literally just knitting, and it was going to be really hard for me to film anyway because it is a different type of yarn. It was kind of hard to see what I was doing. You kind of had to do it a little bit by feel and a little bit by sight because you could kind of see the stitches, but a lot of it was just by feeling it. But yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, it's not a complicated pattern at all. I still just want to share it with you guys. And then if you guys like it, then at least you'll have the measurements and what I did to get this really cute pillow that I have no idea what I'm going to name it yet. But it's just super, super cute. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments below, have you used this type of yarn before? And what have you made out of it? Do you like using it, or are you more of a don't use textured yarn? I like my basic acrylic yarn. I'd love to know, so definitely let me know in the comments. Anyway guys, I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!